17 subtle ways to make someone want you more. Do you have someone in your life that you really like? Well, we've all been there. Liking someone is very natural, but making the same person like you back can be a very tricky task sometimes. Or maybe they already like you, and you would like them to like you even more, but you don't want to put yourself under the spotlight. Whatever the case may be, there are some subtle, effective tips and strategies that can increase the likelihood of someone developing feelings for you. By the end of this video, you will crack the code and subtly make that one special person fall for you. Number 1, be yourself. The first thing and most important thing you should do is just be yourself. It's important to be authentic and true to who you are. People can usually sense when someone is being fake or insincere, and it can turn them off. And honestly, would you really have fun being around someone who doesn't like knowing the true you, but just a different, more likable version of you? You'll probably get too tired of not being able to be yourself freely. So instead, be confident in yourself and let your true personality shine through. Number 2, show interest in them. Another thing that works almost every time is to show genuine interest in the person. Ask them questions about themselves and actively listen to their responses. People love talking about themselves and feeling valued, so showing interest in them can make them feel more positive towards you. Showing interest in someone's hobbies, interests, and goals can help build a connection and create common ground as well. Number 3, be kind and considerate. Everyone loves a kind-hearted human being. Be kind and considerate. Treat the person with respect and kindness, and go out of your way to be helpful if they need it. People are more likely to like someone who is kind and considerate towards them, and other people in general. Being a good human does pay off. Small things like asking them how they are, wishing them a good day, can make a world of difference, because honestly, it's always the little things that make the biggest difference. So just make sure you're a caring and kind person to them, and they'll feel more affectionate towards you as well. Number 4, be confident. Being confident is a big turn-on for a lot of people. Show confidence. Confidence can be attractive and make people feel more comfortable around you. It can make people feel that you can hold your ground on your own, and that it's a very attractive trait to have. Stand tall, make eye contact, speak clearly and confidently, and watch them fall more and more for you. Being confident also means taking the initiative sometimes, being the first person to talk, initiate conversation, and make them feel like you are not someone that would pull back in any situations at all. Number 5, sharing common interests. Sharing your common interests can be a very good conversation starter. If you share similar interests with someone, it can be a great way to bond and connect with them. Try finding out what they're interested in and suggest doing something related to their interests together. Doing stuff that both of you like will inevitably lead to a good time and bring both of you closer. It could be something as small and simple as talking about a book you've both read, or maybe a vacation destination you would both love to go to. Regardless of whatever it is, however insignificant you might think it to be, it can open doors for future conversations and connections. Number 6, be open-minded. Imagine you're on a date with this really handsome guy, but he keeps judging everyone around you. Would you still be interested in him? Probably not. It's absolutely critical to be open-minded and non-judgmental. People often appreciate and like others who are open-minded and non-judgmental, as they feel more comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings with them. No one wants a judgmental person around them, since it all brings negative energy, and the fear of being judged as well. Number 7, be reliable. Be someone that they can rely on and depend on. If you can be counted on to follow through on your commitments and be there for the person when they need you, they'll be more likely to like and trust you. Trust is the biggest factor towards make or break in relationships. So allowing them to build more trust in you by being there for them can definitely make a difference on how they feel about you. Be there for them when they need any help, or even if they just need someone to talk to. Being reliable also means being consistent in the way you act and behave. No one wants to be around a turbulent person who is all over the place when it comes to emotions. Number 8, be understanding. Show empathy and understanding. Showing that you understand and care about a person's feelings and experiences can make them feel more at home with you. This can be done by listening actively and showing that you care about their thoughts and feelings. Additionally, being understanding can be being flexible and willing to compromise, showing that you are able to see things from their perspective and are willing to make an effort to understand their point of view can also help build trust and create a deeper connection with the person. One way you can be more understanding is just by listening to the other person and acknowledging whatever way they feel. Number 9, be patient. Building a relationship with someone takes time, and it's important to be patient and not to rush things. Give the person time to get to know you and develop positive feelings towards you. Once they've taken their time, they'll get to know what an amazing person you are, and whatever follows will be stronger and deeper bond than anything you could have made just by rushing in. Being patient allows the person to know that you will be there with them even when the going gets rough, and it can be a very attractive trait for a lot of people. Number 10. Be optimistic. Don't you just love it when people are positive and optimistic? I'm sure he does too. Be a positive and optimistic person. Being around someone who is positive and optimistic can be contagious, and it can make people feel more attracted to you. So literally, just hope for the best. Good positive energy is something that people can get attached to, and thus it can help you in getting the person more interested and attached to you. Number 11. Be grateful. Another important tip to follow is to be grateful for whatever they do or try to do for you. Showing gratitude can make someone like you by indicating that you appreciate their actions and the role they play in your life. Expressing gratitude can be done through verbal appreciation, written notes, or small gestures. By showing gratitude, you are recognizing and valuing the person's contributions and making them feel valued and appreciated. Additionally, showing gratitude can create a positive and uplifting atmosphere, which can make the person feel good around you. Number 12. Show your sense of humor. It's time to let those jokes out as well. Being just a humorous person, in general, can be very attractive, so show your sense of humor. A good sense of humor can be a great way to connect with people and make them feel more comfortable around you. Share a joke or a funny story, and don't be afraid to be a little silly. Number 13. Be a good listener. We all love to talk, but you know what everyone loves? A good listener. Be a good listener. People often appreciate someone who is a good listener, as it makes them feel heard and understood. Listen attentively to what he has to say and respond thoughtfully. Don't just rush with your answers and replies. Be careful, considerate, and attentive, and let them finish first. Number 14. Be respectful. Being respectful to someone is also one of the best ways to make them like you. Showing respect for a person's opinions, values, and boundaries. No one likes to talk to someone who isn't respectful, so make sure you're on your best manners. Showing that you respect their values and boundaries can create a sense of trust and safety, which can lead to a deeper, more meaningful, and more affectionate connection. Number 15. Show your vulnerable side. Don't be too sturdy. Show your vulnerability. Being vulnerable and open about your feelings can help him better understand you and how you feel. It can also show that you trust and respect them enough to share your true self with them, which can lead to more intimate connections in the future. Number 16. Show your ambitions. Don't hide your goals. Show your ambition. Being ambitious can make someone want you by showing that you have drive, determination, and a sense of purpose. When you are ambitious and have goals that you are working towards, it can be attractive to others, as it shows that you are a person who is goal-oriented, motivated, and confident. Even more so, having ambition can also mean that you are ambitious in your personal life, such as working on self-improvement, taking care of your health and well-being, and striving to be the best version of yourself. All this is very attractive to anyone and thus can raise your chances. Number 17. Flaunt the creative side of you. Being creative and find unique ways to do stuff with them. Being creative and having a unique perspective can be attractive to some people, as it shows that you have the ability to think outside the box and come up with new and innovative ideas. This will make the other person feel more interested in getting to know you and hence increase the chances of making them want you more. Following these tips is very certain to make someone like you or want you more. However, it's also worth keeping in mind that making someone like you is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's important to respect boundaries, comfort level, and other person's feelings. Remember that everyone is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. Making someone like you is not about trying to change or manipulate them. Instead, it's about being true to yourself and showing the person that you are a positive and caring individual. And remember, even if someone doesn't like you, it's not the end of the world, and you should not take it personally. There are plenty of fish in the sea, and sooner or later, you'll find yours too.